Oof. Phew. I'm back. I am Bizak. Bizak. Kiss the ring is back in the place to be, and I ain't gonna be here too long. I ain't gonna be here too long. I ain't gonna be here too long. Water running in the background. Indeed. I'm giving it a minute. I'll be back in a second. I am back. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I am not gonna delay getting started because I don't plan to be here too long. And I was trying to decide whether I wanted to do a bunch of shorts or a bunch of lives. I don't know. But I just hit the go live because I wasn't about to take the time it takes to do a short. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I set one up yesterday, so I could have done it. One second. Hey, 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 it's Kiss the Ring, and I am back up in this thing. Listen, I just came back on here real quick, real quick. Hello, hello, happy Saturday. I'm on my twofer at this point. Listen, let me tell you something. It's been put out there. Please double tap the screen for a like. It's been put out there that crap buckets be doing her lives or whatever in the garage of insert anybody's house. Is this window? This window. Listen, this is hilarious to me. Let me see. To me, it's hilarious. All right, hold on a second. I'm trying to do something. I'm struggling. Oh, is that up? That's up. Why isn't it opening? Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh, okay, there you go. So, crab buckets um does her lives in anybody's garage. I just realized that she went live today and this morning when I ended my live. And why did was her voice echoing? And then somebody was leaving and you heard the sound. You heard the sound of the garage door. I lost it. I completely lost it. And I hit go live, but it took me so long to get it together. I wasn't laughing no more. When I tell you I about hit the floor, I about hit the doggone floor. Like, are you serious right now? Not in the garage going live over there talking about supporters. I only listened to part of it at this point. Like I always say, when I haven't heard the whole thing for that idiotic channel that want to come and try to challenge me on what the hell I said when I was absolutely right. I said the bitch was out of town, and clearly she is. If she's this person, you don't listen. She said, I mean, no, she didn't say she said. She said that she was at her son's house. Bitch, did I not say she was out of town somewhere? Cause I did. Okay, boom. So it is what it is. But anyway, gotta get my plant a little bit of sunlight. Got me a new plant. And I need to get it a little bit of sun. But anyway, she was in the garage. So, and that's one thing I want to talk about. The other thing I want to talk about is her talking about her biggest supporter. She was trying to say that's not her biggest supporter. You should take care of your biggest supporter. See, I haven't listened to anybody else that said anything about it except for the interview that Judy did. Judy, Crap Bucket's former supporter, um did an interview on React with Yo-Yo channel. Go check it out if you haven't done so. If you need the link, it's on my community wall. And there's a few post phone conversations that Judy did with Yo-Yo and exposing the train. You see, here's my thing. When I said that the train conductor, I gave the bitch that name. And I'm waiting on people to start coming out and saying that I named her that. Can I get some backup somewhere? Somebody come through. Can I get some backup and y'all going on and make it very publicly known that I'm the one who named her the conductor? I don't think anybody is going to be confused about that. Everybody knows that I named her the conductor. So it ain't the mofo conductor like it's a flex, bitch. I named you that, and I didn't mean it as a compliment. But so um that's how that goes. So every time she calls herself the conductor, she is just acknowledging the name and accepting the crap name that I gave her, which is the conductor. Far as I know, Roz named her BYB. I don't know who named her crap buckets. I named her the conductor. That was me. And when I first came back out here, she wasn't even spelling it correctly. she she wasn't even spelling it correctly. She changed the way she was spelling it after I put a post on my community wall calling out the fact that not only did I name her that, but that she wasn't spelling it correctly. And I put on my wall how she had named it. And of course, those are recorded lives of hers. So if they're not, I hope this isn't making too much noise. I just thought about that. Y'all know I'll be multitasking on a Saturday. But anyway, that she that I'm the one who named her that and that she wasn't spelling it correctly. So basically she can't flex with something that I didn't mean as a compliment. And that's just point blank and period. Excuse me, I didn't mean to belch. I didn't mean to belch, it just slid out. But anyway, she was talking about um losing or something about the biggest supporter. And this is the point that I want to make. I'm not trying to say exact, I'm not trying to repeat her verbatim. I'm simply trying to say this. She did fumble. She knows that she fumbled. She tried to make Judy seem broke. I'm not gonna talk about somebody else's finances because I don't know what type of money that she is um working with Judy. That is, I don't know. But this is what I do know. I do know that when it's convenient for crap buckets, all of a sudden people become broke. I do know that. You know what I mean? On Mad Day, all of a sudden people are broke. Let her tell it. I know that much. And I find it kind of interesting. They had enough money to be around you until they didn't. Nobody is around her for free. I think everybody very well knows that. Nobody is around her for free. I was going to do a live yesterday and say this, but I ain't really had time. Plus, I was kind of tired and I was taking my hair down. Um, and I said, nah, I think I'm just going to do this. But what I was going to talk about was the fact that is it me or is it weird to have to pay to be somebody's friend? I'm not talking about the people that are paying. I hope y'all can hear me. I got a whole lot of background noise going on. I'm not talking about the people that are paid. I'm talking about 2, 4, 6. 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, yeah. Um, to have to pay to be somebody's friend is strange, but I think it's very well known that if you're not paying, you're not on the friends list, and that's just how it goes with her. You either pay to be a friend, or, or you're not going to be on the friends list. Calico, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. You're not going to be on the friends list, and that's really strange. So for her to argue whether or not the one she just lost, uh, Judy, was her biggest supporter is just what she does. She throws things out there that are irrelevant to try to make her point because she knows that she can't make the point. Whether Judy was the biggest, the second biggest, medium, small, she was a supporter. And it doesn't matter from the biggest to the smallest supporter, you shouldn't fumble them if you can keep them. And you have to be able to treat people with kindness and, I mean, dignity at least, like the ones you call yourself being close to, the ones you pretended to be friends with. The least you could do is show them respect. The least you could do is be courteous to them, the way you treat them, the way you interact with them. But instead, she treated people like sugar honey iced tea. Sugar honey iced tea. That's what she did. I want to show y'all this cup so bad. I want to show y'all this cup so bad that I just grabbed out of the cabinet that I'm about to drink my coffee in. When my grandbabies were born, my son gave me a cup, a mug that is, with their faces on it that I drink my coffee out of sometimes. I'm about to drink my coffee out of my cup with my grandbaby's faces on it. And I really want to show y'all this mug is so cute, but I ain't gonna do it. I don't want to put them out there like that because some of these folks they're crazy. So unfortunately I can't show you. But I'll be drinking my coffee looking at my babies. They're so awesome. It's really, really good. But anyway, it doesn't matter. My point of, like I said, I wasn't gonna be here too long. This is my point. It doesn't matter if the supporters almost said babes. It doesn't matter if the supporters are your biggest supporters or minimal supporters. You should treat them with respect. And when you lose one, you should feel some kind of way, especially if it's due to your actions. That's what I'm trying to say. Like she tried to act like she don't care. Like from what I heard so far, like that's not her biggest supporter. I don't know if anybody said big. I don't know that anyone literally meant biggest. But if Judy wasn't the biggest, she was one of the biggest. Everybody knows that. So arguing that you didn't lose your biggest supporter, it just shows how much she didn't actually care. Crap bucket, that is. She didn't give a you know what. Oh wow. She didn't give a crap. And it's really unfortunate for her that she doesn't value people, especially the ones that rally themselves around her and support her. You know, it's not important to her. She doesn't care. And so she wasn't my biggest supporter. Like it's not a loss. She knows that she feels the impact of that loss. She knows that she does. When she was showing her text messages, she even showed where Judy just randomly sent her $5. Just randomly sent her $5. And like When I saw when she was going over the text messages, I thought to myself, this is just me. This is what I thought. When do your friends just randomly send you money? I done had friends, my friends, for multiple decades. And unless there's a reason or a need, they don't just come out of nowhere and just be like, hey, here's money. That's not how things normally go. Who thinks that your friends are supposed to just on a monthly basis or multi-monthly basis send you money? Even if I had my friends watching me and I'm doing content, if I'm talking about something they're interested in, which isn't this crap, I wouldn't expect them to just keep sending me money daily, multiple times a month. That's weird to me. Now, now, supporting you, yes. Throwing money and people do this thing mutually, you making money off of people. That's fine. I understand that. I'm not saying don't make money off of people. I don't know. I guess I'm different. Because if my friends were interested in this kind of thing and they watched me, I would tell them to let the viewers send money. Because that's kind of how that goes. I wouldn't want them sending me money all the time. I wouldn't want my relatives just watching me sending me money all the time. I wouldn't. So for her to expect her so-called friends to send her money all the time, it's weird. But she parlayed the thing from this app into something else, but she still expected them to, because they acted like they were friends, but she still expected her to financially throw her stuff, and now she over there arguing that that was not her biggest supporter. Doesn't matter how big she was still big. She was still a big supporter of Crap Bucket. And for that reason, Crap Buckets ought to put some respect on her name. But she ain't gonna do that. And she gonna act like she don't care, in my opinion. Like she is doing. So it's not even an opinion. But I bet on the back end she leaning harder on those other people. You know something is really, really, really wrong with Crap Buckets. That she comes out and says the kind of stuff that I heard her say in the first 10 minutes of that live that she did an hour ago. She said it's 8:30 in the morning. So first of all, Judy is living rent free in her brain. Ha 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 ha. That's the first thing. And second of all, she want to argue that that's not her biggest supporter. And whatever she said about it last night, she put the video on members only. I think she saw how things worked with Yo Yo, with Reacts with Yo Yo. And I think she thinks she about to drive up memberships. In my opinion, and we'll see whether or not I'm right or I'm wrong. But in my opinion, the ship has sailed for her. And so that old game of put it on members only, people get a membership because they really so curious what she had to say. I don't think it's gonna happen. Might be somebody lost in the sauce that gets a membership because they really want to see it. I don't even think the content creators will do it. And I would say if I was a content creator, no, not if I was, but as a content creator, there'd be only one reason I would go and get it. I always thought about something. Oh my gosh, one today. I just thought about something. But I ain't gonna say it right now. But there's definitely a way to circumvent her. Well, she want to do members only, so she hating on everybody. Let it come her way. I think I know. I'm about to go and check and see something too. Hello, hello, Olga. Welcome, welcome in. So, morning snack that I don't have no business having. I got on the wagon. I fell back off the wagon, but on Monday I'm going back on it, and I'm staying on it. Ugh, what is this? Mm, damn, this is sweet. I don't like it. Ugh. Mm. I just, I just lick my fingers after taking a bite of a donut. I don't like if something on the inside squirting out. If y'all listen to me, I'll also be talking about Marissa. Marissa was sitting in her bathroom eating, licking her fingers, touching the bathroom door, eating off the floor, licking her fingers all up under her dirty fingernails while she's sitting in the actual bathroom eating. The girl is disgusting. So when I lick my fingers just now, I had to make a Marissa joke. So let's be real. You be eating something that be so good and you lick your fingers. Matter of fact, I got chicken in this rib, but I really think that I'm gonna make some ribs today in the oven. You be licking your fingers and it be so good. But you know what? Oh shit, I know what I was supposed to make. I said I was gonna make ribs. I actually was supposed to be making oxtails, but I low key want ribs now. I think I'm gonna make the ribs instead. It'd be so good you be licking your fingers. But if you're like me and you're sitting, should know. Sometimes it be like that. I wash my hands. I'm actually sitting in the kitchen. Only thing I'm touching is food. But if you're sitting in the bathroom, I don't recommend you to eat. I got a shortcoming on Marissa and what her bathroom really looks like. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna release it today. When you see what her bathroom really looks like, a bigger picture, y'all gonna understand that everybody was wrong for talking bad about her, okay? Because she is in a like mini mansion style bathroom. Wait until you see. Hi, oh, I've been on here much longer than I thought I would be. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I just wanted to say that Crab Bucket is a total and complete idiot. And I think a lot of us have figured that out. I don't care how big or small a supporter is. A supporter is a supporter. That's why she can't get past the number that she at because she's steady fumbling people. It's not cute to fall out with the majority of this sector or any group. If you're gonna fall out with people and you want to expose them, the least thing you could do is tell the truth. She always making up stuff that don't even seem right. So she want to say that, Judy was getting touched and all that other kind of stuff in the back of the house, but it really didn't seem true. And is one thing, if you know anything about narcissists, if they find out something is valuable to you on mad day, that's exactly what they're going to attack. So, and I don't know anything about Judy, but for all you know, she might have been keeping her stuff a certain way and making it very well known. So now the narcissist is gonna come out and attack her in that way. Now Judy was up close and personal with the girl, and she said that the girl is a narcissist. That's what she said. And it's not that hard to see. It's not that hard to see. Mooch. A mooch. Ooh, baby. Are you serious with me right now? Okay. All right. No problem. One second. I'll be back. I will be right back. All right. I am back. Thanks for the like. Anybody else want to double tap that screen, please? I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't, that's fine. You got free will to double tap or don't double tap. If you catch the replay, you got free will to hit the thumbs up. If you don't want to, don't. It is what it is. You're going to do it whether you're going to do it or not. We all know how this algorithm works. You hit the thumbs up, you boost the video in the algorithm. You don't hit it, it doesn't get boosted as much unless there's something else about it that boosts it. So if you want to be stingy, be stingy. If you don't, don't. It ain't going to stop me from hitting double tap on people's videos and liking their videos just because I entered the video. There's only a couple of people that can't get a like out of me, and Crap Buckets is definitely one of them, and Bearilla is the other one. Okay, and Crap Buckets is now Bearilla too because apparently she got bumped up lumps on her ginormously big back. And is it surprising? No. But she fumbled. Thank you so much for the like. I really do appreciate it. And for everybody who does hit that thumbs up, can I just take a moment to say thank you? I greatly appreciate it. Definitely. Mm. So, you know, in conclusion, Crap Buckets is just as crappy as she normally shows herself to be. And she can't even see how bad it is to fumble people. Or maybe she does feel the impact of that loss. There's no way she doesn't feel the impact of the loss. Judy was a big supporter. Judy was always in her lives. All you heard was Auntie Judy, Auntie Judy, Auntie Judy. Auntie Judy, Auntie Judy, Auntie Judy. Then all of a sudden you didn't hear Auntie Judy. So you already know what it is. And funny too. Auntie Judy said something. I called it. I'm telling you, I'm so good at reading people. I knew it. Without even having proof, I knew it. Because her personality type is typical of that personality type. When people slide away from her or they're slipping, she started calling them and shouting them out and big upping them. It's like love bombing to bring them back in. I knew it until she can't keep them. And then all of a sudden, once she realized the ship is sailed, she tried, okay, Paul, period on what Judy said. I'm going on. Once she realized the ship is sailed, she is um trying to get ahead of them and put out a false narrative. And at first it worked for her. Like Scooby Doo always ends with and I would have got away with it if it wasn't for them darn, and in this case, insert all the people in the peanut gallery that have jumped off the train and in some cases gotten pushed off the train. She would have gotten away with it. Why? Because she was getting away with it. That's why I say that. Thanks for the like. She was getting away with it. And she was getting away with it until she wasn't. She was getting away with it until she wasn't. Mm-mm-mm. She was until she wasn't. And that's her fault. Because basically, the more she does the same pattern, the more she shows her hand. The more she shows her hand. Mm-mm-mm. What a shame. What a mess. But yeah, nobody cares how if anybody she lost was her biggest supporter when they were a big supporter. So the big supporters are all in a big supporter group. That part. We're talking about a grown woman talking about going to the store and balling out and buying stuff for this woman and her kids. You are a bum. Have her show her cash app, she said. Maybe it wasn't all cash app. Maybe some of it was Zelle. Maybe some of it was paying your way when you were in places. Maybe some of it, like she said, she went to the Adidas outlet, everything was 50% off, and she balled out. And then bought something for this lady and her kid because it was about to be back to school. I believe Judy. I don't care what nobody say. I believe Judy, but I wasn't gonna believe crap buckets. No way. I wasn't gonna believe her. No way. And she's just a mess. And she's just mad that she lost. She mad that Judy found a platform to have her voice heard on. And I hope that y'all have gotten Yo-Yo at least to the point where she can be monetized and then just continue to sub up after that. I hope so. Get her numbers up. She deserves it. And make sure y'all hit that thumbs up if you want to, cause y'all know y'all be acting funny about them likes. And ain't nobody got time for that. Some of y'all don't though. So I mean it only about the ones that be acting funny about them. I ain't got time. You don't want to hit the like button, don't, damn it. Shit. It's free. Like I said, I ain't gonna let your bad behavior influence me. So we just gonna do it like that. And with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up. If you got anything to comment, please let me know. What you think. Do you maybe I'm missing something too. Does anybody have friends that just randomly send them money? I ain't talking about like it's your birthday. I ain't talking about like or buy you stuff. It's Christmas. I ain't talking about like sometimes it's just because like, hey friend, you want to go to lunch? Lunch on me. Like that's normal stuff. Or you know what I'm saying? Buy you some lunch because you was feeling down or some kind of way or something like that. That's normal friend stuff. But I'm talking about just regularly on a monthly basis and all throughout the month buying you stuff. And when y'all together, you always gotta pay. And then when they go shopping, they can't even just go shopping for them damn selves. They gotta buy something for you and your damn kid. You freaking begging bum. Like, is that does somebody see that as normal? Does somebody have an experience like that? Or do you even have a friend like that? Do you or have you previously had a friend like that? That might be the next conversation, unless somebody beats me to it, which is fine. Because if they do, hopefully I see it and it's somebody who I'm willing to tap in on the conversation with. But with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here for real this time. And happy Saturday to y'all. And I am sending love your way. Praying that you be abundantly blessed and hoping and praying that you have a very peaceful day. And until the next time, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.